Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Will McAdam, founder of PrivacyDuck.com, and today we're going to talk about the difference between WhitePages.com and Premium WhitePages, or WhitePages Premium, as it is sometimes called, and what the big difference is between the two of these sites. Now, we bring this up because WhitePages Premium, as you see here, is a brand new feature of the WhitePages company. They own several other sites, including Switchboard.com and 4in1.com. Usually when you take off of WhitePages Basic, which is just a regular WhitePages.com, when you take off of WhitePages Basic, that automatically reflects on all of the other sites that WhitePages owns. And these are sites, again, like Switchboard.com is a popular one, and 4in1.com. Now, the difference here is that when you take off of WhitePages under that standard removal procedure that we have another video up about, it does not take off of WhitePages Premium. And so first we're going to start off with what is the difference and why taking off of WhitePages does not take off of WhitePages Premium, which again, when you take off from a parent company, it's highly unusual that the information does not come off of another one of their websites. So we're going to go over this and tell you how to opt yourself out. So first thing we're going to look at is the difference between a regular WhitePages listing and your WhitePages Premium. So in our example, we're just going to search for a standard person here, John Smith. We're going to say in Los Angeles, California. So we're going to go ahead and click on John Smith in Los Angeles. And just to give you an approximate overview here, this is what, assuming you have multiple listings, this is what your name will look like under the standard basic WhitePages listings on the first search page. It will look like this. It will say view full profile, all that right there. Now the premium listings will come and look in a few different ways. They'll look like these little blue boxes you see in the middle of their screen. They will say powered by premium, and they will expose your name, your age, the city you live in. I believe that's all the information they'll expose on there. Now also, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll also see links like these. These links, again, are not basic WhitePages listings, but rather advertisements for your listing on the premium WhitePages service. So understanding that all of these little links down the bottom here, these are just advertisements for WhitePages Premium. And then the blue listings you see, they'll be in the middle sometimes, or at the top, or sometimes over here in the right where this Geico ad is. They will always be advertisements for WhitePages Premium. The difference here is that if you click on one of these regular profiles, one of the WhitePages Basics, it will take you to what looks like your regular WhitePages Basic profile page that pretty much everyone has. It will say the people you know, the map to your house, etc., along with more information, more advertisements, on this right-hand side, exclusively for the WhitePages Premium service. So when you click on either one of these advertisements, or you click on one of these blue boxes, or one of these listings at the very bottom, it will then take you, you will see here, to premium.whitepages.com, and we'll go on this big information search hunt, and we'll get to that in a second. Before the WhitePages Premium listings were there, that's previously where WhitePages.com Basic would have advertisements for your information on other websites. Websites like Spokeo.com, InstantCheckmate.com, and People Finders were big advertisers on WhitePages Basic. Again, that's no longer the case. It's purely WhitePages Premium listings. Now, to get yourself off of WhitePages Premium, again, is an entirely different process to opt out of that website. It is not a difficult process, but it's a much more time-consuming one. Unlike the WhitePages Basic process, which is just online, and you can just submit a link and verify your email, use your phone. It's a little bit of pain in the hassle to do this, but it can be done, and it usually is effective immediately with WhitePages Basic. With WhitePages Premium, you have to actually print out a form and mail it in along with a copy of your driver's license or your passport or your ID. We will get to that in a second here. So when you're searching to see if you have a listing on WhitePages Premium, you will see it via these advertisements like we discussed. But the more functional way to do it is to go directly to premium.whitepages.com. Now, when you go to that, you'll be brought to a search page that looks very similar to the regular WhitePages one, but again, this one will say Premium. And make sure you're on this site. That's very important, premium.whitepages.com. So now we're going to do a search for John Smith in Los Angeles. It has been a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles today. It's sunny, which is fantastic for us. So now when you get out here, you will see, or go to this search result page, you will see this will be your search results on WhitePages Basic. It will not be the same as it is, sorry, WhitePages Premium. It will not be the same that it is on WhitePages Basic. And we'll go over this difference here right now. So this is what your listings look like. If you were to go and click on a John Bernard Smith at this point, it would take you back to the same compiling data page, this exact same kind of, information gathering page that we saw when we clicked over from WhitePages Basic. Now, in order to remove yourself, let's go ahead and pause here on the idea of looking for you any more in depth on WhitePages Premium. But let's talk about what's going to happen when you go to opt yourself out, because that's the whole point of why you're watching this video. So, WhitePages Premium opt-out is cleverly hidden on the very bottom of their webpage. It is not under the privacy policy section like you would expect it to be, but rather it's under the Terms of Service section. So we're going to go ahead and click on Terms of Service on the bottom, and I will put a direct link to this form in the description field of this video, so you can just go ahead and have that there and see that. But so it'll come down here, and all the way down, we got to scroll down a little bit here. They buried this pretty well because they did not want people taking their information out, of course. Opt-out policy. Now, you can read this on your own time here, but basically that's going to be item number 8 under the Terms of Service page. It will say fill out this form. Click on that form. It's going to be a PDF document that will open. Now, there's not always anything for you to fill out, but go ahead and print this form out anyway. If you did not mail this form in, your removal will not happen. So print this form out. Don't assign it or anything. But now what I want you to do, you'll see step 1 here. It says, please print out and attach the page of the listing you would like removed, or write the URL below. Writing the URL gets complicated, messy, bad handwriting, can't read it, it becomes a problem. This doesn't happen, okay? So let's avoid that and let's just print out the page we want. Let's save the time, let's save the hassle, and just do this the most efficient way. So you'll want to go back to premium.whitepages.com and you'll want to search for yourself. Again, we'll pretend for the sake of this tutorial that you're John Smith out here in Los Angeles, California. And that's going to search for you here. Now, when it comes to your results page, do not click on the results because that'll take you back again, remember, to that searching page. This will be your results page. Find your listing. You have to go down a little bit, but just find it wherever you are, and you'll want to print the screen. On a Mac computer and an Apple, that's going to be Command P to print. Look that up if your model of computer is different. But you'll want to print that page out, and then you'll want to take a highlighter or a pen and circle or highlight the listing that applies to you. Print that out, mail it along with this form, and along with a copy of your driver's license or state issued ID, passport, or military card. Mail that. When you mail your license, be sure to block out your picture, your signature, and your driver's license number, and mail that. I'll put the address in the description field here to Contact Data Suppression, care of WhitePages Inc., 1301 5th Avenue, 1600 Seattle, Washington, 98101. In the meantime, feel free to visit us over at PrivacyDuck.com. Feel free to give us a call at any point in time. We do take off of WhitePages Basic, WhitePages Premium, and about 317 other sites as of March 2016. Our phone number is 415-320-1845, or send us an email to services@PrivacyDuck.com. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.